academia and the alma mater of some of college football's most legendary figures, Elway, Luck, Sherman, and McCaffrey. And today, the Stanford Cardinal will try to live up to that legacy. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Stanford Cardinal, for EA Sports. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback?
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. To the air, it's Barber. Now sliding to his left. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Now, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. He's looking to throw it. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. On the run, it's Parrish. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. He'll pull it down. Dances away again. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Stanford! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Barber. Going up top. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
The O-line gets an attaboy for that play. How about the time they gave their quarterback? Beautiful pocket. They allowed him to survey the field, find his open guy. This offensive line, they are gelling early.
You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. He'll keep it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Stanford now has it in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Parrish. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a second down play. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 13. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third down, going up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating.
Offense set on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads it downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Anderson. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head.
He's loose, and he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there, make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. And now they've moved into the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Barber. And he's knocked down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. It's first and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. The tag. Touchdown, Stanford. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
First down here for the offense. Using his legs, it's Parrish. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Hauled down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. He slings it deep to the left. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's Barber. Looking to buy time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. First down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot.
All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Cardinal! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, shows you a little bit of vision, shows you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field.
Let's go!
They'll run it. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
He'll try to do it himself. Smashes through the tackle. And he has vexed this defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Trying to find his man on first down. He's going to fire to the left. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Coming after it. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A loss of 13.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
The end of the first half. With the score, Stanford.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Palo Alto as we say hello from our broadcast studios. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Barber. He's going to run it. Still running at the 40. Made a defender miss. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. Connection to the right. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the pummeling has started. These guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He fires it out to the right. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense.
42, Spider. Fort. Where'd he go?
Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
They get the go route outside, and the quarterback was just licking his chops. He looked outside, he saw press man-to-man coverage, and he knew he had to win. If he could just be accurate with the throw, that was going to be an explosive play. You just could not draw that up any better.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking downfield, it's Barber. Buying some time. Oh, what a cut! He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Going to try to get it himself. He's off to the races. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Stanford! And the route is on. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything.
Touchdown, Cardinal! And the punishment has been extended. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Oh, he left him grabbing. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Here's the handoff. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Fires to the right. Got his man. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
good pass protection isn't just offensive line, right? Running backs also have to be able to pick up the blitz. That running back did an outstanding job. That allowed his quarterback to just buy a little bit more time before making that throw.
Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Now adjusting. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. And the ball's on the ground.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Back to throw, it's Barber. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Stanford! And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field.
42.
Give to the running back. Bulls his way forward. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Hey, those guys.
He's going for it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And how about that? The mindset of the offensive coordinator.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's got room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Powers through the defender. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line.
Going for the big play. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the stomping has commenced. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and the receiver. They were looking at each other. It was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll try the run. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
At the 40, there he goes. And he breaks into the open. 10. Touchdown, Stanford! And the pummeling has started. They extend this fourth-quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line.
Cricket.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks the tackle. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The hand to the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had it.
Oh, look out. There he goes. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football in rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Go straight ahead. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Now on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the route is on. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Parrish. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Give on the inside. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Makes him talk to the hand. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Paul.